Welcome back to the Dilaudid Diaries, where I tell you what happened to me where I got run over by a pig while I'm on copious amounts of drugs in the hospital. So many of you guys were asking what happened, and I'm here to tell you the tale of how I got run over by a pig. Actually, it's very low-key embarrassing because I work with like 500 to 600 pound pigs all day, every day of my life, and the pig that took me out was this guy. This is Ribeye. He is the dwarf pig on our farm. He's full grown, but he's literally half the size. I mean, honestly, probably a quarter of the size of every other pig that's on the farm. The fact that that's the pig that took me out, I'm slightly mortified, but you know. So basically what happened, Ribeye was getting pretty sick. We had some temperature fluctuations and changes going on, and pigs are very susceptible to getting things like pneumonia. I went into the barn and I noticed that he was having some labored breathing. He was just laying down, he wasn't getting up and moving. And just like listening to him, I knew that I needed to call my vet. My vet and I have a really good relationship, so when I called them up, I was able to go pick up meds to administer myself. That way I don't have to end up paying for a house call, which is super nice. But when I went to go administer them, Ribeye was laying down on his side. I walked into his pen. He didn't get up at all. He didn't barely move or really honestly even register that I was there. And my mistake where I messed up was I stood and bent over him rather than like kneeling or sitting on the ground to give him this medication. I really truly thought that he was just sad and pathetic enough that he wasn't going to get up. But I was bent over, and the second that I went down to give him the injection, he bolted up outright and went straight to my legs. No fault of his own. He was just a pig doing what pigs do, and he was scared and freaked out. It was an error on my part as a farmer. I really should have taken better precautions. I think it could be easy to take precautions around like the big animals because you know for sure that they can hurt you, but sometimes when you're dealing with animals like Ribeye who, are small and you don't really perceive them to be too much of a threat, it can be easy to let some of those safety precautions go to the side, which is what happened here. But yeah, he went right under my legs, took me out, and flipped me flat on my back. And here we are. It's a really nasty herniation. It's really, really bad. And the worst part is it's in the exact same spot where I had a spinal surgery 4 years ago. So it's very, 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 very important for me to rest and take my time and make sure that I'm healing properly from this so that I don't end up super injuring myself in the long run. That's the embarrassing story. Stay punk, don't get run over by pigs.